You know, the money is energy, and money likes when you have a reason to spend it. Money doesn't want you to get money and put it under the pillow. So I really like to use my money wisely as much as possible, and that's why I was able to welcome more and more abundance into my life. Like, my goals are big, are very big. I'm an ambitious woman. But something I learned about money is money likes you when you have a reason to use it. Maybe you say, God bless me with $1 million. One thing I learned is that when you have a reason to use it, money will come to you. If you want just to have money in your bank account and to keep it there quiet, no. Money doesn't like to be stuck. Money likes to circle. You receive and you give it out. Receive and you give it out. Receive and you give it out. Receive and use it. Not...
Yes, Uncle.
Yeah, man.
You know it's Rocio who is paying for this.
The money.
I have to contribute something to trust me.
Okay.
I'm going to contribute something
Okay,
to. Yeah, don't worry yourself.
Okay.
$1,000 to build this road. By doing this, by pretending as if she is building a road, she's a white woman who just came into this village. According to her, she said that she just came to the village and they accepted her, and this is one of the reasons why she is helping the village. She feels obligated to help them because, oh my God, these poor people needs a Mzungu savior, needs a white savior, so she's helping them, and the road is going to be called Cabrera. Cabrera Road. Hello, my loves. Hello. Oh my goodness. How are you? Mzungu Pebbles is here. Finally back in the concrete jungle. It was a wonderful vacation. I had a wonderful time. I needed this break, but as you know, when you get back from vacation, hey, look at my tan. The chest is chesting. I have to start my bleaching cream program all over again to get light skinned, to get mango skinned again. Oh gosh. But anyway, as you know, when you get back from vacation, all that work for all those weeks that I went away is just piled up. I got back to 300 emails. Even though I was checking my emails while I was on vacation, I had literally 300 emails. So I was busy clearing everything, you know, preparing for tomorrow, Monday, a new week to get started at work. Anyway, my lovelies, I miss you guys so much, but you saw that I threw in a few reactions. Well, just one reaction for you guys to see. But I was engaging and following up and watching a lot of you who are reactors. I watched you religiously while I was on vacation. Hey, I'm a dedicated subscriber, okay? So I hope you guys are dedicated to me as well. Let's get into this reaction today. It's going to be a quick one because it's noisy outside. There's a huge party going on, and hey, you know we can't do reaction when there is a lot of noise. Anywho, Madam Parasite shocked me today. She surprised me today, but I'm going to get into this because I see a lot of little holes in this story that they have created on their channel, okay? The story about Madam Parasite building a road for the parasites in the village. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yes, this was her title of her video today. Well, not about building it for the parasites, but she was saying that she is building a road for the villagers. Oh yes, she is donating a road for the villagers to take the load off of Marwa's back. That's what she said. Her husband has a lot of stuff going on, and as such, she just felt it in her heart. Her heart was burning. Her chest was burning. She was just burning inside. And she can't keep money in the bank because money is not supposed to stay in the bank. And because of this, she decides she is going to give the parasites in the village a road. Congratulations, Rocio. I watched your video until the end. Yes, you got my American view, girl. Yes, I even smashed that like button. I did, girl. I did. Until I saw one little comment from someone who probably was not supposed to say anything. That person should have kept their little fingers off the keyboard, and that raised a little red flag for me, and my memory came back and hit me at something that I saw on I Am Marwa's live a while ago. Anyway, so Rocio said that the reason why she's also fixing the road is because a big surprise is coming. Well, at first she said she's doing it for the villagers out of the goodness of her heart, because they have accepted her into the village and they're no longer parasites to her, but she see the need to give back to the community and yada yada yada. And then in that same breath she said there is a big surprise coming into the village, and that is the reason why they are so pressed to fix this road.
To be able to drive comfortably.
Of course, Marwa bought another car. Another car is on its way. Oh yes, she didn't come out and say it, but we are no dummies. We know that it is another car that Marwa purchased, because he has mentioned when he was in Argentina that he wanted he wanted another car so that his family can have a car, and it was one of the reasons why Rocio was learning to drive. It's because when she gets to the village, she will need to be able to drive, because Marwa can't drive. So he's buying a car so that she can drive out and go wherever she wants to the market or wherever she wants to go. So a car is on its way to the village, guys. It's a BMW. Well, he said he was going to buy a Range Rover. I remember him saying that he had about $60,000 cash, and if he wanted to buy a Range Rover, he would have bought a Range Rover. And he said this in the same breath when he was begging money from his subscribers to sue people in the village, to take them to court. And up to today, Marwa has not taken anyone to court, and he has pocketed all the money that he collected from those people, using the villagers as an excuse to say that they were abusing him and abusing his family and abusing his child. So apparently this money has been doing a lot of things: buying a car, fixing a kitchen, fixing a road. No, that's not the money that's fixing the road. I'm going to tell you which money is fixing the road, okay? Building a garage. Hi, yes. This money that he collected. Oh, and it also purchased plane tickets. Oh my goodness. So that's plane tickets, build a garage, fix a kitchen, and buy a very expensive car. So now they have two vehicles. Okay? They have two vehicles. And it's one of the reasons why they're fixing the road. We all know that. It has nothing to do with villagers, and we feel sorry for the villagers, and these villagers need this road just in case they get sick and they're gonna be dying. They're gonna need this road for the ambulance to come. Where is the ambulance when I need it? It's always making noise. Oh, here it is. You can hardly hear it, but I am hearing it. So those are the excuses he's using. But Marwa, we all know that what you're saying makes no sense. Those villagers were living in that condition without having to call an ambulance or getting to the hospital by any means necessary, whether it's on a donkey, a goat, a cow, I don't know. And it didn't matter to them. So you fixing this road is basically not just for the villagers. Don't make it seem like it's for the villagers. It's for you and your family, because you and your family are the ones with big cars, with big expensive cars. You and your family are the ones who, have guests coming to the village, not the villagers. They don't have anyone coming to them. They're accustomed to walking bare feet on the ground or with shoes, whatever, in the mud. They do not care. Now, am I saying that it is not the right thing that you guys are doing to fix the road? Absolutely, it is the right thing. Am I saying that it's not going to benefit these villagers? It will definitely benefit these villagers, but the percentage of which this road will benefit these villagers is more for you than it is for them. That is all I'm saying. So Rocio said it is nice when you can give support to others, okay? After she said she's fixing this road for the villagers and she's helping out I am Marwa because he, there's a lot going on, and then she missed and say there's also a big surprise coming. Maybe she wasn't supposed to add that to it, because now it's not making it seem like they're doing it for the villagers. It's making it seem like they're doing it for their own benefit, and we know they're doing it for their own benefit, so we're not going to get into that. She said it's nice when you give support to others. It makes you feel good. Now they are, grading the road, and later on they want to press it. I don't know, the correct term for that. And then he wants to put cement on it, or asphalt, we call it. I don't know if it's asphalt or cement he wants to put on it. I don't know the difference, guys. I'm not a construction worker, okay? So that's what they want to do the road. But now it's the grading. And she is paying more than what they charge a Trenchtown grandpa. She made it clear to everyone that she's paying way more. They're charging her double. I'm not understanding why they're charging her double more than what they charge Trenchtown grandpa. Is it because they think she's a Mzungu and she has money? I am not understanding why Marwa would have her deal with the workers when it's him who is supposed to deal with the workers. That is the part that I am not understanding. It's only a road that you're building. You're not going through a bank. You're not going through all these other things. Why would he have her deal with the workers? Now, I don't believe that, because I think Marwa is the one who speaks Swahili, and most of those workers, they speak Swahili. So why would Rocio be the one communicating with them for them to overcharge her? I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is false. Maybe price went up. I do not know. Now, did they seem to be very appreciative that Trenchtown grandpa did what he did and spent his money? Not very much. They just make it seem like, oh, he did the road and now we have to redo it again because the guy said they didn't do it properly in the first place. So we have to redo everything that Trenchtown grandpa did, and we have to do it for twice the price. This is what Rocio said. Now, in Marwa's video, I'm going to mention this before I get to Marwa's video. Marwa said the cost is $80,000. Now, this is what I noticed with these people. This is what I noticed with them. When they are talking about Kenyan shillings, they do not say 80,000 Kenyan shillings. They just throw out a number. It's 80,000. So a lot of people who are not smart enough, they are not going to know that this is Kenyan shillings. Many people are thinking that Rocio is spending 80,000 US dollars. Imagine 80,000 US dollars. Yes, because they refuse to say 80,000 Kenyan shillings. Now, 80,000 Kenyan shillings, according to ChatGPT, is 600 US dollars. If my memory serves me correctly, I think Trenchtown grandpa did say that he paid about $500 or a little bit more than $500 to get the road grade when he first did it a couple months ago. The road is already damaged. So I don't think that Rocio is doubling Trenchtown Grandpa price. If I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, guys. I thought he said he spent about $500 or somewhere around there. And Rocio is, Rocio paid 600 US dollars. Marwa said he had to put 20,000. He didn't say Kenyan shillings. He just said he added 20,000. Now people probably think it's $20,000. People, it's 20,000 Kenyan shillings. That's about, I don't know, 100 and something US dollars, 170 something US dollars, or 180 US dollars. 600 US dollars is what Rocio makes in 2 days. 2 days. You heard me. 2 videos, 2 days without super slaps, $600. So this is pocket change, a drop in the bucket. This should have done a long time ago. This should have done without her even going out there to mention a million times that, oh my God, I'm doing this road. I'm doing this road for people. I'm doing this road for the parasites in the village.
And I don't even live here. I'm not from here. This is not my home. And I had to come here. And I'm doing this for them. And imagine, I am not from here. I'm from Argentina. This is not my home. This is not my village. But I'm doing it for them.
Because my heart said to give. And when you give, you shall receive. Just give and you shall receive. The more you give, the more you receive. I am giving. So send me your money. Listen, we know the game. We all know the game that this is what, yes, I'm not gonna say it's not a good deed, but we all know the game that this is what this is all about. 100 times in her video, she mentioned, look how I'm sweating, like seriously, and I have the AC on, like it is freaking hot. Like, oh darling, you are, oh. Let me get my fan. No, darling, this is like way hot, way too hot. And I have AC on. Like, don't believe I don't have AC on. AC's pumping. Whew. Breathe, girl. So anyway, listen, I know some of you say I'm extra. Yes, darling, I am extra plus, okay? Not the people who love me. The people who don't love me, they're like, oh, she's so extra. I am. I was born extra. When mama pushed me out, I came out extra, like surprise. Darling has arrived. Shit. Anywho, she mentioned 100 times that she's the one paying for this road. I don't know why. Why she have to mention it so many times? I do not. We know. I'm not going to say I don't know. Anywho, what else she said? Oh, the engineer said that they need the road to be wider, okay? Because 2 cars cannot pass on the road. The road was too narrow. And Rocio is saying that a lot of the villagers are not open to giving up their land for a wider road. And that is understandable. This is how people are. And you can't force people to do what they don't want to do. As I have said, yes, it's going to benefit the villagers, but it's going to benefit Marwa and his family more so than the villagers. I can give you an example of something that happened to me recently, without going into details. So I needed a lamp pole somewhere, okay? Because the area that I was is very dark. And we reached out to the neighbor, and this is a new development. We reached out to the neighbor and we're like, it's very dark through here, you know, it's scary. We need a lamp pole. This is how much the pole and the whole 9 yard with the light is going to cost us. Let us know how much you're willing to contribute. It's going to benefit them because they are right next to us. It's our neighbors, 2 of them. All right. They both came back and they said, hey, I'm sorry, but we like it dark through here. We don't care about the light. We're not afraid. We are okay. We love it dark through here. So they did not contribute at all to this light, lamp pole, or whatever you call it. I don't know. That's what we call it in the Caribbean. Lamp pole, light. And we got it ourselves. You know, we paid for it ourselves, put it right there. They're benefiting from it. What can we do? Force them to pay? No. They said they didn't want it. They said they liked the dark. They said they didn't really care for it. But they're benefiting from it. And I'm pretty sure they said that because they didn't want to contribute any financial, they didn't want to feel obligated to contribute to it financially. But we went ahead and do it ourselves because we were the ones who really wanted it. We were the ones who felt afraid to be in the dark area. We could not force these people to give us their money. It's the same thing that Marwa is going through here. They can't force these people to give up their land, to give up their property. They just have to deal with it, and whatever little road they have to agree with that. Unless the government comes in, then the neighbors can't do anything about it. They'll have to give up their land. In that case, most of them will have to give up their land. But Marwa is not the government. Marwa is not the leader of the village, even though it's going to benefit these people. It does not matter. So Marwa can't fight with them and belittle them. I didn't get mad at the neighbors because they didn't want to contribute to a lamp pole and something that's going to benefit them. I didn't get mad at them, and we're still friends because it's their right to say, hey, I can't contribute. Who knows? Maybe their pocket wasn't deep enough at that time for them to contribute. So that's why they didn't contribute. Who knows? So anywho, Marwa and Rocio has problems with the neighbors, some of the people there in the village, because they decide that they don't want to give up any more of their land to Marwa. And I really believe that some people don't like change, like Rocio said, and I agree with her in this. Some people, there are many reasons why people refuse to do things. Like I gave the example earlier, they believe, hey, we're the ones who want it. And because we're the ones who want it, then we should be the responsible party in paying for it. In this case, Marwa and his family are the one who truly wants this road because they have guests, a lot of outsiders coming to them to visit their compound because they have several vehicles that will be driving on that road. Remember that Dee has a car, Davy has a car, Marwa now has 2 cars, so that's 4 vehicles in that family. And they're the ones who will benefit from a wider road. Also, Dee is building, and as such, she's going to need these huge vehicles or huge trucks to come into the area to dump material in her area. And as such, she needs a wider road. So this is for their benefit mostly, not the villagers, because a lot of the villagers probably will never ever accumulate the amount of funds that Marwa and his family has to build these huge mansions where they will need these big trucks to come into the village. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why a lot of them are reluctant in giving up pieces of their property, and Marwa hasn't been really friendly with them. I only noticed recently, and now I kind of understand why Rocio has been so nice to the villagers, because remember, she called most of them parasites. She spoke badly about a lot of them. But now I can see the change in her, where she's even saying hello to the people. She's playing with the children. She's doing all these things. And I do believe that Rocio watches reactors, because everything that Rocio is doing right now, this is what reactors talk about. We just recently mentioned that Rocio hasn't been helping Marwa to do anything. She hasn't been spending her money at all. She's sitting on her money, and bam, here you go. Now she came up with this idea that she's going to assist her man and help him to build the road. Now I know it's a sham, but I'm just going to go with that narrative anyway. We all know it's a sham, okay? That was not Rocio money. We know how this thing go, alright? I will explain it to you guys after I'm done talking about this. So anyway, Rocio went on to say she just did this long video. She mentioned 1 million times how she's building this road. And, she said not everyone wants change, and I agree with her on that. She said, there's something that I wrote down here that was hilarious, okay? She said,
Money is energy. Money likes when you have a reason to spend it. Money doesn't like when you put it under the pillow or under the bed. So I really like to use my money wisely as much as possible, as much as possible. I don't spend money. I use money. Okay? And that's why I'm able to welcome more abundantly into my chest that is burning, okay, into my life. I am not where I want to be financially. No, I'm not where I want to be financially. But my goals are big. I am a very ambitious woman. Very ambitious. I'm very ambitious. Very ambitious. That's why I'm in the village, because I'm very ambitious. That's why I'm in the villa. But money likes you when you have a reason to use it. Maybe you ask God to bless you with $1 million. God, bless me with $1 million.
and she said, God say, Rocio, why do you want $1 million, Rocio? Why do you want $1 million?
And you have to have a good reason, a charitable reason to give to God why you need $1 million. Because if you don't have a charitable reason why you need $1 million, God is not going to bless you. And see, I have this charitable reason right here. I'm building a road for the parasites in the village. I am building a massive road for the parasites, okay? And God is going to bless me. It's going to come right back to me because money needs to circulate. Money go round and it comes back around and it goes around and it comes around and it goes around and it comes around and it goes around. I'm sorry. No, she did say that. She said money goes around. And it's true. Money does. It goes around and it comes around. But she said she doesn't believe in having money in the bank. Now she's contradicting what Marwa says about money. Last year, Marwa gave D Wango advice, and Marwa told D to save her money in the bank and do not spend it. He said that. Put your money up for rainy day. So I guess Rocio is not teaching Marwa that he should spend his money and stop begging other people for money to spend, because Marwa money is in the bank. We know his money is in the bank, darling. You can't fool us. No, you cannot. Anyway, I can't, okay? I could have come to, she said, money goes into circle and circle. It's true. Money circulates. It is true. She says you receive money and you give money out, okay? You shouldn't be spending it. You should be giving it out. You should be using money. Those are our words. Use money. Do not keep your money in the bank. People, stop keeping your money in the bank. Use the money. Send it to Marwa to build a road. I'm sorry. The noise is so loud outside. That's why I'm shouting. I'm sorry. There's a band playing outside right now. I'm going to go out there later. Anyway, maybe not. Anyway, honestly, I feel like building this road is the right thing to do. Even if Marwa goes out there and begs to build this road, I will have absolutely no problem with it. These are the things that people should be asking for donations for. To build a road. Yes, I agree with that. Listen, a lot of people are probably not going to agree with me, but yes, I agree with these kind of things. Beg for money, Marwa, to build a road. Don't beg for money to buy a car. Don't beg for money to take people to court and all that nonsense. Beg for money to build infrastructure like a road. Get light into the community. Those kind of things. Those are the things that I will agree with 100%, and those are the things that I will support 100%. Okay? Now, let's move on to I Am Marwa's video and what he said, okay? Marwa said
because it was similar. It was the same road. They both did a video on the road. Marwa said people agreed to allow them to cut a piece of their road. Well, they took a lot of Gitriba's land. They took his fence down, but of course that's Gitriba. Hey, donations bought his land, so Marwa, and through Marwa, so guess what? Marwa could do whatever he wants with Gitriba's land, and Gitriba can't say anything. Let me just add that Gitriba was visibly upset about having to remove his fence and giving up that huge chunk of his land. And it appears that what Marwa is doing to the people who he knows is that he is taking a huge chunk of their land, like Gitriba and Uncle Mo. Like he's going in further into Uncle Mo. I think they want Uncle Mo to even remove his wall. And these people really have no say because Marwa control them. They're like Marwa's puppet. So they can't say, I'm sorry, you already have the road wide enough. Why do you need to get this road any wider than this? So Marwa is going more into getting that part of the road wider because he controls these people. Gitriba was visibly upset. Marwa taking a lot of his land, whether it's a little tiny piece or a lot of the land, okay? Marwa said something that made me wanted to laugh. He said even Mama Ann agreed to give up more of her land. And when Marwa said that, he said, Mama Ann is a good person. Now, I couldn't believe Marwa would say that. Those words came out of Marwa's mouth. Marwa, who spoke so badly about Mama Ann and her husband and her family just a few months ago. But now that Marwa needs Mama Ann's property, he is speaking like Mama Ann is such a good woman. She's such a nice person. But Mama Ann wasn't a nice person a couple months ago. He said, he mumbled this a little bit, but I caught it. He said, Mama Ann is a good person, but sometimes it's the people who try to push and bring collusion. That's what he said.
So, look at this. Mama Ann has accepted they can push. That is good. You know, Mama Ann is a good person, but sometimes other people try to push and bring cohesion.
You didn't curse the people. You cursed Mama Ann and you cursed Mama Ann badly. You cursed that woman. You said she was wicked and you said you'll never talk to her and you da-da-da-da, but now you need her again. So you are singing praises to her. You should go on your live and apologize for all the evil things that you said about Mama Ann, because this woman has been cooperating with you for a very, very long time. Okay? She's not the issue in the village. Not the issue. I've not seen her having any issues with Marwa or Marwa's family. At all. It was Marwa and David Jr. cursing them out, speaking down to them, making it seem like they are horrible people, and then Marwa went on his live and spoke badly about the man. Marwa said something else. He said, there are some people who refuse to give up their land, as I mentioned. Rocio said that in her video as well. But if people decide to bring problems, he will ask them to pay to use the road. Marwa, you can't do that. You can't ask people to pay to use the road. You cannot ask people to pay to use the road, Marwa. Because guess what? First of all, it was donations money that built that road, Marwa. Let me take you back to what I wanted to tell you guys that I caught on a live last week, and someone else mentioned it in Rocio's comment section. The person said a few days ago, a subscriber commented in the premiere telling Marwa that he will help by donating $1,000 to build the road, and he is sending Marwa $1,000 to build this road. And Marwa said, okay, send it and whatever, we're gonna do the connect through the email. And I remember seeing something like that where somebody said, I'm going to build that road for you, Marwa. I remember seeing that on your live, Marwa. So did Rocio really and truly use her money to grade this road, or is this a trick that you guys are using, pretending that Rocio is helping you? Number one, because Reactors has come out and said that Rocio doesn't do anything for anyone. She's just saving her money, and then she's, claiming the villa, but she's not really helping you. Number two, because as she said, when you give out money, money comes back to you. So by doing this, by pretending as if she is building a road, she's a white woman who just came into this village, according to her. She said that she just came to the village and they accepted her, and this is one of the reasons why she is helping the village. She feels obligated to help them because, oh my God, these poor people needs a Mzungu savior, needs a white savior, so she's helping them, and the road is going to be called Cabrera. The road is going to be called Cabrera Road. That's what they said. Okay, Rocio didn't say that, but that's what someone else said. And this is why you are helping these people. But how is it that this man said that he's donating the $1,000? So that means that if this road costs the 80,000 Kenyan shillings, or the 100,000 Kenyan shilling, you all got $1,000 US from someone who donated this $1,000 to grade that road or to fix that road. But you're pretending to the public as if you are the one who is pulling money out of your pocket to help these villagers. We are not foolish. We're out here and we're watching and we're seeing everything. We don't miss anything. So Rocio is not the one who is fixing this road, people. Someone donated this money to fix this road. I'm going to share. I'm sorry that I didn't screenshot the comment on the live a couple of days ago when this person mentioned this, but I screenshot this one before Rocio deletes it from her comment section, where this person confirmed and agreed that yes, someone else said that they would have fixed this road. And I'm pretty sure Marwa got that $1,000 from that person, and now pretending as if Rocio is the one fixing this road, and he's just contributing a small money. You all need to stop lying, because this is what they do. As Rocio said, money goes around and around and around, and you give it out and it comes back to you. Within that live where people were praising her so much, oh my God, I can't believe you do this. You're savior for those black poor people in that village. You are like the white Mzungu savior for them. Guess what? People were sending her money like crazy. She made back that $600 that she allegedly spent. The fake $600 that she allegedly spent, she made that back within one live, okay? Just by telling people that she is doing this good deed. So this is how people operate to make money. Maybe I should be doing the same thing because, hey, girl is broke. Maybe I should be doing the very same thing. Videotape when I give somebody something. Hey, little girl, you look so pretty. Oh my God, here is $20 from a Mzungu. $20. Look at me, turn around and say hello to my GoPro so everybody in the world could see that my heart is good and I give away stuff, okay? Guys. But this is how this thing works, okay? That's all I have to say. But that was it for today. You know, those two, Marwa and Rocio, and their fake, the road money that they allegedly said that they're donating out of their pockets when someone else said that they donated this money for the road, okay? Someone else gave them $1,000 for this road. So I don't know who is to believe at this point, but whether or not someone gave them the money or they paid for it out of their pocket, it is a good deed. You know, I welcome stuff like that. Even if they're begging to grade this road, I have absolutely no problem with that. No problem with them if they're begging to fix this road, as long as the money that they're begging goes toward the road and not to some fancy upgrade of theirs like a BMW. Yeah. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. I'm going outside to join that crazy party. I don't know what's going on outside, but there's a band out there. I don't know. I will see you soon in my next video. Talk to you. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta.